Who am I looking at?
All right, I'll start. I'll start. I'll give you a really easy one. Your debut with Nashville SC on at Yotis Park last weekend. How did that feel, and how are you feeling now?
It was amazing. If you would have asked me at the beginning of the season if I was going to start in the debut, I wouldn't have believed you. So it was kind of a whirlwind. It was awesome. And honestly, what was so great about it leading up to the game was all the guys, all the veterans, that are more experienced than I am, even the younger guys, everyone was super welcoming when I came into preseason and super supportive. And before the game, they were just really encouraging too. They were like, "You got this. We all believe in you." So that gave me some confidence to go out there and play. And we were hoping for a win. We all want to win, but I think as far as like my own debut goes, I could feel good about it, building on that performance. So,
And
yeah.
just as a follow up to that, not many guys. It seems like the college path is a little more unique for some players. What does that mean to you? I mean, to make it out of the college system and finish up your college career and go into MLS now.
It's a dream come true. I mean, for me, getting to college and playing Division I college soccer was also the dream too. Like, I played for a small club, so I didn't know that was in the cards for me. So that was really important. And then, being able to play pro, just being able to come to preseason was just such, I'm so grateful to be able to do that. And now I have the chance to play with these guys. So, yeah, I'm just taking it day by day. I'm super excited and, just trying to get better and learn from everyone too. So.
Wyatt, you played defensive midfielder, and I know throughout college you were more of a center back, if I'm correct. I guess, how much experience do you have maybe at defensive midfield? Did you have before this preseason, before the season opener? I guess, what's that position been like to adapt to?
Yeah, so in college I played everywhere. Like I started at winger, like my freshman year. So I played just about every position except for goalkeeper. And I guess in college I kind of settled in this left center back position, but I played a lot of games playing holding midfield too. Mm-hmm. So I told that coming in here that, I told the coaches, I'm like, hey, I just want to play and help the team where you need me. I think I'm pretty versatile. So yeah, I mean, obviously being a versatile player, you have to also keep more things in mind, adjusting to different positional changes. But, I just try to stay on my toes and, go into each game, doing my homework and learning positions. So.
Right after the game, BJ just talked about how you can take on information pretty quickly. He said, I think something along the lines of like he can show you something on video once, and then you have it down pretty quickly. What do you attribute that to?
Well, that's not every time. I need to watch the videos a few times. I don't know. I guess that's I grew up with coaches in my family. My mom and my dad both were coaches. They both coached soccer, like high school soccer. My mom coached college soccer, women's soccer. So I grew up, in that kind of environment where I was always analyzing my own game and analyzing my teammates. So I don't know. I think that's just kind of where it all stemmed from, and just, watching the beautiful game too, and just trying to take notes and learn from it. So, yeah.
What's the best piece of advice that one of the vets have maybe given you so far?
Oh, that's a tough one, man, because they've all given me so many good pieces of advice. It's always on, like, every day I feel like I'm learning something new. But I liked one when I was playing center back. I liked one that Walker gave me. This is very technical. It's not like kind of a cool life advice one, but he gave me a great technical, being a center back, not being facing this way when a long ball's coming up, because I used to, I want to face the field, but he was telling me be side on, so you can always check your shoulder like that, across the field, but you want to be able to drop quickly. So, little details like that, like Hani, Walker, everyone's, chipping in, and they're so helpful. So definitely, they've been super supportive throughout the process. But that was one tidbit that I got early on that I was like, all right, this is cool. Like we're all working together,
So you were drafted last year, but obviously didn't join the team until this year. Last year for Nashville SC was a pretty tough one in terms of what happened. What was that environment coming into preseason with that crew? Maybe a lot of folks trying to prove something, from last year. How did that feel for you coming in as a newcomer?
Well, yeah, so I took that year to graduate college, and I had to play one more season at Berkeley. But coming into preseason, what was cool was it was like, all right, this is a new chapter, this is a new season. Like, we get to start fresh, and it's a new group of guys. And so I feel like it was a good reset, and I liked the energy going into preseason. Everyone was buzzing from day one all the way to, the last day of preseason. So it was a really good environment. I felt like every day people were bringing it, and it definitely forced me to step up. You know, coming from college soccer, it's definitely an adjustment. So, but everyone's just been, you know, the hard works in the training sessions, and you know, I feel like it's been very good. So,
What's the biggest thing to keep in mind when you're living out of a suitcase for a weekend, first road trip coming up?
I'm still living out of a suitcase right now. I'm moving into an apartment. But yeah, I guess taking care of your body on the road's important, I think, you know, and I try to keep that in mind, you know, with rehab, and obviously staying hydrated and trying to go, you know, when all the conditions change, trying to keep, you know, some things consistent, and also just being flexible and adaptable to, you know, wherever we go. So.
Awesome.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Wyatt.
Wyatt.
Awesome.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
You did really well for your first one.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.